to get up and speak in church because that's serious. So it feels real serious right now. I was very fortunate. Love of the Skin I'm In was inspired by a book entitled The Skin I'm In by Sharon G. Flake, my sister. She has entrusted me with her gifts, her literary gifts, for many, many, many years. That was her first book 12 years ago. She's also entrusted me with her new book that comes out in February that's dedicated to urban young men called You Don't Even Know Me. And I came this morning, and forgive me, Sharon, because you heard it yesterday, but with the spirit of that poem that I wanted to share with you all, and especially to my loving sisters at Roseville, who were so gracious to let the young men at Roseville borrow. They said, you know, they allowed me to work with them. But it was through their service learning project that they recruited a young man who I then recruited to be a part of a video that I did. Ms. Flake asked me to produce a video which will soon be on YouTube of the young men performing the poem. These young men also, through perseverance, performed the poem at the statewide Martin Luther King holiday on Monday in front of close to 1,000 people.
Wow.
Okay? But the loving sisters were gracious, and through them being gracious, hundreds and soon millions of young people and people will be inspired. So my gift to you today, because I turn into a brother when I say this poem, and I'm so emotional now. I hope I can get through it. Usually I be running it. You don't even know me. I want you all, you may not be a young African-American male, but you all are young people who too often people don't know you. I sit in your class, I play by the rules. I'm young, I'm black, I'm fly, so of course I think I'm cool. Geometry's my thing. Physics is a breeze. So it bothered me last week when you said I should be happy with that C. You know, I've been wondering lately, trying to figure out just how it could be that you can see me so often, and still, you don't know a thing about me. You see me on TV marching in a band, then you flip the channel, there I am again. Cuffs on my hands, a coat over my head. The news anchor is warning I'm someone you should dread. The police say I'm a menace, that you should be on alert. The nightly news recounts all the people they say I've hurt. The mayor calls me a threat. Psychologists call me depressed. Bloggers can't figure out what's up with me, so they make up all the rest. You know, I've been wondering lately, trying to figure out just how it can be that you can see me so often and still, you don't know a thing about me. I live next door to you. You see me on the bus. Sometimes you even say, be quiet, child, just hush. But then I'm out with my boys, 2, 5, even 10, and it's funny when that happens, you don't seem to know me then. I'm just another black boy, a tall, scary sight, a tall, eerie shadow moving towards you late at night. You know, I've been wondering lately, trying to figure out just how it could be that you could speak to me so often and still you don't know a thing about me. You know, we hang out on the corner together, holding up the wall. I tell you about my dreams, you just want to talk basketball. I pull out my plans, detailing the cities I will rebuild one day, swearing that the people will know my name across the USA. You tell me, man, Kings, quit fronting. You ask who I think I am, pretending that I'm better than you know I really am. You talk about my house, the clothes I wear sometimes, then you hit me with what's really been on your mind. You know, I've been wondering lately, trying to figure out just how it could be that we could call each other brother, and still you don't know a thing about me. This piece is for you all. Last night I had a dream. I flew right past the stars. Nobody was holding their pocketbooks or double locking their cars. I chatted with the moon, calculated the circumference of the sun, and then right before I awoke, I decided to take a run. I ran across the Milky Way, stole a peek at Saturn's ring. I hip-hopped across the universe. I was me. I could do anything. So I dove into a million black holes, rested my feet on the north and south poles, slipped into my mother's dreams, my daddy's nightmares too. We talked about my future and the great things that I will do. But dreams don't last forever. And night turns into day, where people who don't know you try to block tomorrow's way. But nothing will ever stop me, keep me from what's mine. The stars on fire inside of me, shining, reminding me that only I define me and the brightness of my destiny. The brightness of your destiny. Define it. Thank you. As I talked about earlier, for all of us adults who love you, we need you as much as you need us. Again, as the brothers and sisters at Spring Lake Park demonstrated for me, we need you as much as you need us. So you all look for that. And, you know, just as the sisters from Roseville experienced today, somebody jocking them, yeah, we need you to come do your presentation at high school. The brothers that were in You Don't Even Know Me, after they did that, had grown men in tears. You know? And people asked them, can you come and represent? But you all demonstrated today that it's not just about performance. Because when you feel what you're doing in your soul, that's when you make major impact. So thank you all for making major impact and touching my soul. Thank you so much.
Simply amazing. Simply amazing. Give her another round of applause. You know, Robin, people like you just gives me more energy and more encouragement to do the work that we do. So you keep on keeping on, because you're inspiring so many other people, so many people.
One more quick thing. This is a great announcement. Who gets first dibs when we make the movie of The Skin I'm In very soon, for which I'm getting ready? Yeah, we'll be coming and looking for you all. So that's going to be in production very soon. I'm coming to EMIT first when we start finding extras and stuff.